Bonjour and welcome to Dark Souls 2 1 Intelligence Sorcery only. Now before starting the video, I'd like to clarify one small thing. I'll be using items to increase my intelligence to 10, as I can't use any spells or catalysts with any less than that amount. Now then, here's the journey of Dumago Furge. Feel free to subscribe if you enjoy the video, and let's begin. I start by running around all areas available to me and grabbing anything useful, such as souls, life gems, Estus shards, bone dust, rings, upgrade materials, and herbs, which restore spell uses. I use the pigs in Majula to knock the stone into the well, and I also have them kill Mowling for me, so I can use his armor set that increases souls acquired from enemies. I repeatedly lure 3 of the old knights off ledges in Hyde's Tower of Flame to acquire souls I'll need for later. I travel through the Forest of Falling Giants and buy Leningrass Key, a branch, and Soul Arrow from the Merchant Hag, and then talk to her for the coveted Silver Serpent Ring +1.
What a Jew.
After talking to Kale for the key to the mansion in Majula, I loot everything in the building and lure the skeleton from the basement to Salden at the pillar so it can kill him for me, allowing me to get the Ring of Steel Protection. I next have a Forester Tesk kill Benhart for me, as he drops nearly 3,000 souls. Talking to Vengarl, he gives me his helmet and I proceed to grab all useful items available to me in the Shaded Woods. I have a hollow soldier blow up some barrels, revealing the shortcut in the Forest of Fallen Giants. Using all the souls I had acquired up to that point, I invest them all into attunement so that I can equip some spells. I have a friend transfer me the stat boosting items I need for the challenge. Thank you, Taco. A link to his channel will be in the description. I upgrade my staff to +4 with the materials I'd gathered.
I'll be.
Then I kill the first boss of the challenge with ease, not even having to use an herb. I kill Lycia for the Rotunda Lockstone, and if you're wondering why I didn't just let Dragon Rider fall off, when it comes to bosses, I feel it's not in the spirit of the challenge to cheese them in such ways. The last giant requires even less cast than Dragon Rider, and I quickly move on to gathering more spell restoring items, as well as killing butterflies for chance drops. I kill the giant basilisk and Huntsman's Copse twice for 6 large titanite and upgrade my staff to +7, with them in a chunk I got in Shaded Woods. I kill a crystal lizard, ring the bell in No Man's Wharf, and kill 2 more lizards, one in the wharf and the other at the bottom of the Majula pit. With my newly upgraded catalyst, I help the pursuer with over a dozen casts of Soul Arrow to spare. After farming the basilisks in Shaded Woods for a faint stone, I infuse my sorcerer's staff, boosting its damage by a decent chunk. I kill yet another crystal lizard before I fight the first real challenge of the run, Skeleton Lords. Due to only having single target spells, I end up spending close to 4 minutes slowly laying to rest one skeleton after another. This footage is 8 times speed, by the way. I upgrade my staff to plus 10, maxing out my only weapon for this run. From now on, I can only increase my damage with new spells and a ring that's in one of the DLCs. Covetous Demon is, well, Covetous Demon, but you're probably wondering what I'm doing here, going through the most difficult of the 4 paths to the Lords. Well, I need to reach Magarold to buy more spells, and later, after collecting some Simpleton Spice, reduce their intelligence requirements down to 10. I kill an ogre and things betwixt for the stone ring, so I can stagger along knights with just one spell. I then collect the Lion Mage set in the Shaded Woods and free Ornifex. After learning the requirements for Great Heavy Soul Arrow, I kill Mitha again for the coveted Silver Serpent Ring plus 2. I grab the key for the Crown of the Old Iron King DLC and fight Smelter Demon, which I beat first try. Who could have guessed? I easily killed the Old Iron King and light my first primal bonfire. After leveling the souls I collected, I quickly ran through the DLC, grabbing the tower key and the sorcery clutch ring, boosting my magic damage by 30 while decreasing my physical defense by 120. stopping the executioner's merry ride, I kill Titchy Gren and buy his robes from the merchant hag. I use a bonfire aesthetic and kill the skeleton lords again for the clear bluestone ring +2, increasing my cast speed. Quickly, I mow through the Flexile Sentry, Ruined Sentinels, and the Lost Sentinel, the last of which is actually weakest to magic damage. After rushing through the gutter in Black Gulch, I killed the 2 giants for the Forgotten Key, which I forgot to get a clip of, and grabbed the Dragon Talon. I defeat the Rotten and grab some items from the chest after his arena. Next, I once again head back to Shaded Woods, kill Vengarl's body and Scorpion Nesnashka. Then, I kill both rat bosses and buy the flying feline boots from Sweet Shakwar in Majula. I then slaughter Prowling Magus and the Congregation, grab a bonfire aesthetic, and begin the fight with the Duke's Dear Freya. Despite the lack of a torch, the fight goes well, and I squash her with relative ease, just as the second wave of spiders join in. In preparation for Draenlake Castle, I upgrade my armor and talk to Macduff for a slap. Now that the four lords are defeated and their respective bonfires lit, I continue my journey to find King Vendrick, but first I must defeat the twin dragon riders. I start by taking down the archer, who has much less health, and from there, the battle is easy. Looking Glass Knight immediately deflects my first spell with his shield, but that doesn't throw me off, and the fight goes smoothly. He manages to summon a Mirror Squire, but it's of no help to him, as he dies just a few seconds later. With a ranged build, Shrine of Amana is a breeze, and the same goes for the Demon of Song. I buy Soul Spear from Magdane for me to use later, collect some Simpleton Spice, and reduce the cost of Great Soul Arrow for the next upcoming fight. Velstadt is a true challenge for many players. He has plenty of defense, deals quite a lot of damage, and has a spell he uses around half health that increases both even more, and his moveset can seriously punish bad rolling and positioning. I beat him hitless first try. Using a ranged build against Guardian Dragon goes as expected. I received the Aged Feather from the Emerald Herald, killed Laddersmith Gilligan, Kale the Cryptographer, and Felton the Outcast. I then hollow myself with a Cursed Jar and show their items to Noblon so that I can buy 10 Bonfire Ascetics from him. He also gives me the Chaos set.
Now, don't mind.
I joined the Pilgrims of Dark so I can buy 10 Ascetics from Grandal. And then I die. For the first time in the run, I die. And of course, it's to a shitty NPC type enemy. After farming an incredible amount of Simpleton Spice from Belfry Soul, I reduced the intelligence requirements of both Soul Spear and Soul Greatsword down to 10 in preparation for the next boss. Ancient Dragon, the tankiest boss in Dark Souls 2. Even in base new game, it has nearly 20,000 health. Thanks to my new spells, I don't even need to use a single herb. head back to Hyde's Tower of Flame to kill Old Dragon Slayer. Thanks to Soul Spear, the fight only lasts about 30 seconds. In Belfry Luna are the Belfry Gargoyles, one of the most annoying bosses in the game. But again, with my new spells, it's not a challenge. I then kill Giant Lord. And then I do it again. And then again. And then again. Foolishly, I get greedy while fighting Xandric, but the fight still ends predictably. I light the 3 giant braziers in the chasms of the abyss and jump into the darkness. Dark Lurker is a secret boss in Dark Souls 2 that is meant to be the most difficult and challenging boss of the base game. Some have had to sink hours of their lives in dozens of attempts into this boss. During challenge runs, Dark Lurker pushes you to the limit of your skills and asks that you push past them. Oh, what the fuck? So yeah, Dark Lurker has a slight weakness to getting double hit when he splits in phase 2, especially with spells like Soul Greatsword or Heavenly Thunder. And the Executioner's Joyride again to acquire the Corinthy Ring +2. Now for the final boss gauntlet. The Throne Duo proved to be quite the problem even with Soul Greatsword due to the Watcher's speed. Nasanger just ends up being a boring damage sponge. Nothing's changed there.
Many monarchs have come and gone. One drowned in poison, another succumbed to flame. Still another slumbers in the realm of earth. Not one of them stood here as you do now. You, conqueror of adversities. Give us your answer.
Aldia is one of my favorite characters in any game I've ever played. His voice lines and the mix of voice actors make me listen to the dialogue before and after his fight almost every time I play. But god damn if the boss fight doesn't suck when you use ranged. especially with low damage.
I lost everything and remain here patiently. The throne will certainly receive you. But the question remains. What do you want? Tell me. Light, dark, or something else entirely?
All that is left are the 9 DLC bosses, starting with Ava.
He has nothing to offer. Go back. Do not seek the
Did you like the tiger? Well, now there's 2 of them and they deal more damage. Thankfully, I beat them on my second attempt, and since I made a cloud save outside the boss room, I didn't have to run all the way back through the area. If you think that's unfair or not true to the challenge, then please, run through the frigid outskirts with this build yourself, come back to the video, and make your comment explaining why you don't think I should have done it. After killing the last of the charred Loist Knights, a massive gate appears out of the chaos and releases the Burnt Ivory King. For Estus and the heroic sacrifice of the final Loist Knight later, the battle is ended. I start the Crown of the Sunken King DLC by killing Sarah, the Afflicted Grave Robber, and Vard. I'm just gonna skip past Alana because she was very annoying, though she did summon the pigs, which was quite surprising. While the Sin fight plays, I'd like to explain something. For whatever reason, when making the DLCs, FromSoft decided to give everything bonus resistance against ranged elemental damage. Why? Who knows? But it made some of these fights a pain in the ass. Saving my favorite DLC for last, everything goes to shit. Starting off, the Aged Smelter Demon kills me twice, making me realize I need to change my build a bit. I go around grabbing everything that'll increase my magic defense. As in the third phase, the Aged Smelter Demon only deals magic damage. And then I get destroyed, who absolutely obliterates me with just a sliver of health left. I get my revenge and go to buy his pants, which have the highest magic defense in the game, only to realize they have an intelligence requirement of 16. So I instead just use the Black Witch trousers and upgrade my newly acquired armor. With the help of the new armor and ring, as well as some small blue burrs and repair powder, I'm able to take down the boss. After dying at least once and boning out another time, I managed to take down Fume Knight. Because I struggled against Sir Lon so much, I ended up reallocating my stats so that I would have more iframes, hopefully helping me with his attacks. It got to the point that I cleared out all of the knights on the way to the boss, just so I could focus more on fighting him. I've been struggling with some stuff in real life at the time, which had seemingly been throwing off my gameplay for this DLC. And because I was having so much trouble with the game, my confidence in my skill was destroyed. But a week later, I came back, and after 4 failed attempts, I got this run. I got hit one hit away. My brain kind of malfunctioned because of the shock of getting hit, so I sent off one last spell and ended the fight. Here are my items and stats. I believe I died around 14 or 15 times during this challenge. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I hope to see you for the next dumb challenge I come up with.